What's up guys, it is Skills, and today's video is going to be a level 80 ESCANOR showcase. Now before we get into the video, I forgot to talk about this because I got too happy to do the video. But basically we're going to talk about the skills of ESCANOR before we actually jump into the video. So it might not make sense whenever I'm like talking about the cards, but we're going to talk about the cards now so you guys have a better understanding of ESCANOR if you guys didn't have him, or if you guys have him, we're just gonna do a showcasing for him. But his skills are, of course, our Elegance Blow, Cruel Sun, his punishment is his ultimate, and then his passive is the person who stands at the top. So let's just go ahead and do his 3-star stuff as well, just to talk about it faster, since it's good to know. Now his Elegance Blow as a 3-star is stupid strong. So it inflicts 500% damage to a single enemy and increases ult gauge by 2. So if you get this twice, maybe two to 3 times, well actually maybe even twice, you should be good to get his ultimate pretty fast, which is really good because his 2-star gives him 1 time. So if you do 2-star and then 3-star, you're already 3 gauges above. And then if you have Gother on the team, you're going to get an extra 2, so you're going to get his ultimate pretty quickly. So that's going to be crazy. That is actually pretty crazy if you can get that pretty fast. Then you have his Cruel Sun. Now, you want to do Cruel Sun first as an attack before you do an Elegance Blow, because this first, Cruel Sun cleanses an enemy's buffs and inflicts 300% damage. So he removes an active effect, and then well, if it's a 1-star, it doesn't matter. It's still going to do 180% damage. If it's a 3-star, it's a little bit different, doing a little bit more damage. But just to talk about this real quick, it applies 1 ignite for 3 turns, so that increases damage to the target by 10%, and it can stack. So if you have, of course, a 2-star or a 3-star, so does a good amount for 4 turns, 2 turns, or 3 turns. So basically, Ignite is going to be very helpful because if you do Cruel Sun first, then Elegance Blow will do a little bit more damage to the enemy. So that's good. Then you have Punishment. Punishment inflicts 840% damage to a single enemy, which is insane damage. You can do well over 150,000 easily with proper gear and stuff like that. Then the passive. The person who stands at the top, when a character's ultimate gauge reaches max, cleanse and disables buffs and debuffs. So it cleanse, which is removes an active effect. Super good as well. It can be a backlash though, so you don't want to well, some people put his passive already on, and some people didn't even put it on. So it just depends. Then of course for the gear set is attack and defense. So like mine is built as attack and defense. I just have to work on his getting his SSR and stuff like that. So base stats, pretty decent, 560, 380, and 7,000 for HP. He actually has one of the higher attack stats and HP, so it's good to do as much as you can with this unit. But go ahead and drop a like if you guys are excited for this video, and of course we're gonna get right into the video right now. Yo, what's up guys, it's Skills, and in today's video we got you back with another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. Now today's video is going to be a level 80 showcasing of ESCANOR. So ESCANOR is one of the best units in the game in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people can say it as well. Now I'm not gonna say it's a full-on maxed out showcasing, because full-on maxed out would have to be like level 6 on his SA or his ultimate, and having like all the gears like maxed out for him. So I'm just gonna say this is like a level 80 showcase of just how good he is, even with these kind of stats. Now I know there's a lot of other players who do have like a much stronger ESCANOR, and honestly, it's gonna be of course stronger if you do have something stronger. But for this, I do want to just show you guys just how strong mine is. So what we're gonna do is go into one of the hardest raids when you get into the the normal raids. This is the hardest raid that we're gonna be doing. Now this one is going to be a little bit difficult when it comes to fighting with ESCANOR. The reason why is because this right here, Hendrickson, is a red unit. So red units, of course, are stronger than green units, so we're going to have a disadvantage on this. But that's okay, because we will be able to actually just see how much damage he does and just see if he's good enough for like normal use. Now I'm going to actually switch out I'm going to switch out Gother just in case, and just see how strong he really is with using his level 2 and 3 stars. So we're going to actually have him like that, and we're just going to put King just because that's probably the best option right now, and then that should be good enough. So the reason why I'm bringing Gother is because of course he has the arrow evasion, which is going to boost up ESCANOR's attacks to 2-star and 3-star. So I'm just gonna rely on that just to see how much stronger he is compared to, you know, just 1 star and 2 stars. So you're gonna see right here. Now I'm gonna actually do this way because it's gonna be just a test damage basically. So I'm gonna do the level 1 star first for his Cruel Sun. Then we're gonna use Gother to boost up ESCANOR, and then we're gonna do a Cruel Sun again just to see the power difference in level 1 star to 2 star. So 21,000 right there actually attacked him, so that's fine. We can still see what's the damage. So 21,000 compared to 21,000. Now it is, I think, attack difference. It could be their defense difference, but 21,000 from him is actually pretty good. Now he's gonna focus on us because he's actually a green unit, so which is understandable. But ESCANOR, he's still pretty good in my opinion, so we can do this again. Let's actually go ahead for ESCANOR and attack with ESCANOR's other attack, which should be pretty strong as well. For level 2s right here, we're gonna actually try taking out, so 36,000. We're gonna try taking out Hendrickson because we need to get him away. 23,000. So not too bad. Now you could do a lot more damage, of course, but unfortunately I can't right now. But okay, so he died. Alright, so I actually just switched up the team. I brought Bun. Honestly, I think it should be good enough without having to do 2 stars all the time, just to see how strong ESCANOR really is. We definitely lost that last round, so it's okay, but we're going to go ahead and focus on Hendrickson just because it's the enemy you want to take out. So we're going to do his Cruel Sun, then we're going to do 2 of his, you know, big axe hammer attacks just to see. So 22,000, not bad. Then you have 29,000. Then most likely another 30,000. So you can already see he does a lot of damage just even for his 1 stars. But if you use ESCANOR in the boss raids, like the demon raids, you're gonna be pretty well if you do his 2 and 3 stars because they do a lot of damage. So we can only attack this way, unfortunately, so that's fine. We'll just wait it out a little bit longer. But ESCANOR does crazy damage with his 3 star. So hopefully we can get to that. I doubt it though, because on these kinds of you know, raids, to get to it is honestly not too hard. So normally you can just finish off with 1 star and 2 star attacks. So let's just see how this goes. So he got frozen, which is understandable. So we're just gonna have to attack with Meliodas and just keep on attacking with him until we can finish him off, most likely. Which I think, yeah, Meliodas should be able to finish it off. Yeah, Meliodas is gonna definitely finish him off. Now he's gone, and now we can just focus on the other 2 just to see how strong ESCANOR can be. We're gonna actually focus on Vivian. So let's see, Vivian we definitely need to get rid of because she can freeze and she can take one of our actual ult gauges away. So let's just go ahead and focus on her with our Cruel Sun, which we'll have to do twice. She's gonna actually attack us, and I think she's an attack all if I remember correctly. We're just gonna click on that for now. Alright, so 25,000, not bad at all. Another 27,000. So Ignite, of course, does help us for that. So we use the first Ignite and then the second Ignite. So if we don't... Okay, so we didn't die, but we should be good. We're going to use our ult now. Let's use it on... Gustav, just because he's already almost to his... What he's going to do his ult, but this should finish him off. So let's see his ultimate with 83,000 damage, taking Gustav out. Now 83,000 isn't that much in my opinion. There are a lot of other units that can do a lot of damage as well, but everything comes down to your gear. So I'm pretty sure, I know there's other players who have an insane ESCANOR as well, but for what it is, I think it's still pretty decent to have, because it's not too bad, and it's not really too too bad, but not as good as what others could be. But just to show how strong ESCANOR really is, that's still pretty good to do 30,000 as a base attack stat, and then, you know, doing his ult, which honestly, his ult can do a lot more damage, and I've seen it hit for a lot of damage, but you do have to play against the demon raids, which is different. But it's still pretty good just to see ESCANOR doing crazy damage like that, and I'm just happy to have him on the team. So he's definitely an asset to the team. You definitely want to have him if you pull him. I luckily pulled him twice, so I was actually really thankful for that. So that's basically him. That's basically ESCANOR. You want to make sure you can get good amount of gear on him. Mine personally, I have him for attack and defense, I believe. Let me check him again. So yeah, mine are attack and defense. Now I later on I will work on getting him to SSR on all of the stuff, but it takes a long time. This grind is crazy, so gonna slowly get there whenever I can, but for now this is good enough for me. This gets me through the game. You don't need to have crazy attack stats or anything like that. You can, of course, to get better teams, and you will have to later on, but for now it should be good. You can work on him like this. You know, I'm actually probably just gonna do this right now anyway. We do want to have him getting HP. Luckily, or unfortunately, we didn't get that. And of course, just keep on grinding out all the actual levels for this, and you're gonna keep on wanting doing this until your full like gear is good. So we're gonna get a little bit more HP out of him just because we need to do it anyway. But that's basically ESCANOR as a level 80. Could be a little bit better, of course, on my side. I just have to grind him out a little bit more. But that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. If you guys did enjoy what I had to say, if you guys did enjoy today's video, if you guys love ESCANOR, drop a like onto today's video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new and you guys want to see more 7 Deadly Sins. And of course, if you guys want to you know, hit me up on Discord or anything like that. If you guys have any kind of raids that you guys want to do together, we can definitely do that. Make sure to join the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross Discord in the description below with all my YouTube friends on there. We definitely are trying to get a whole crew, a whole like community set now, because it is fun to play with each other. So that's basically gonna do it for today's video, guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys next time.